Hey guys, it's Bailey, and today I'm doing a Q&A. Haha, that rhymed. This is like a thank you to you guys for getting me to where I am now. This is like a huge milestone for me. And I know it's not like, oh, I'm a big YouTuber, but 1,000 subscribers is 1,000 people. And that's a lot of people who decided, hey, I'm gonna watch this person and I enjoy them. So I just want to thank you, and by doing so, I'm going to be answering all of you guys' questions. So let's get down to business. That's becoming a thing, and I guess I'm just going to have to let it happen. Does Bailey Meeks is gay? The rumor come out. Bailey Meeks is gay. Bailey Meeks does gay. The rumor come out. Why did you start a YouTube channel? This is a really good question, but I don't really have like a really good answer to follow up with it. To be honest, I started out because I wanted to be like famous, and this was long before I had this channel. I had a different channel beforehand, and it was mostly like covers, but they were really horrible, and I've deleted all of them, I think. But they were really horrible. I didn't learn any instruments back then. I just used like the really crappy like YouTube free karaoke tracks and played over with those, and like really crappily edited the music back in on Windows Movie Maker. So I mean, that was that, and I've since then long gone gotten rid of that. And then I started up about a year ago with my Shit 21 Pilots Fan Say video, and then that kind of blew up, and then that's when I realized like, hey, I should really start doing this as like a for real thing. But since then, I haven't really like wanted to do YouTube just to become famous. I really like it for the community and being able to meet new people and also get feedback on the like things that I make, you know? So I guess, yeah, that's why. How did you discover Top or 21 Pilots? I discovered 21 Pilots through a friend, actually. I want to say like maybe 4 years ago. 10, 9, 8, 7. It was like 6th or 7th grade, so yeah, about 4 years ago I discovered them. And my friend Bailey, actually, her name is Bailey as well, yeah, she introduced me to them, and she wasn't really like super duper into them. She was just kind of like, hey, look at this band, they have this cool song. And so I listened to it, and I really didn't pay much attention to it, to be honest. Like, I listened to it and I was like, hey, this is good, but I didn't really like have that full-blown like I'm in love effect the first time that I listened to them. And then I was like actually cleaning my house one day, and I was listening to MTV, and you know how they have that like artist to watch kind of thing? Well, 21 Pilots was on there, and their song Holding On To You, I think it was Holding On To You, was on Artist to Watch, and I was like, oh my god, this sounds so familiar, I love this is so great. And so I like looked them up, and then it just became like an explosion, and ever since then I have been so far up there butts that it's too deep now. I can't get out. I've gotten lost, and there's no way for me to escape. It's just a part of my life now. Okay, I have like fuzz on my nose or something. Pronouns / sexuality. My pronouns are they, them, and my sexuality is pansexual. I'm just a really open person, so I can really go along with anything. Top 3 top songs. Oh god, wow. Why would you do that to me? I guess I would say that Trapdoor is probably my top favorite song by them. And then, my second favorite, I guess it would be Kitchen Sink. And then my third favorite, I'm gonna say Holding On To You, because that was my first top song. How do you raise money to afford concert tickets? This is kind of like a question that I have asked myself before. I don't really know the answer. Really, like, I just know that I get like money for Christmas and my birthday, which are around the same time. They're both in December. And so I really just like save my money because I know I'm gonna want something later. Like, it usually goes up to Easter, and then about that time I found some kind of concert that I want to go to, and I'll use all my money on that, and then I'll be broke for the rest of the year. Regional at best or self-titled? Ooh. They both have really good songs on them. I'm gonna say self-titled because Trapdoor is on self-titled. What makes you truly happy? This is probably a question you already know the answer to be honest. And it might not be the answer that you want, but I mean, 21 Pilots makes me truly happy. And they've been there for me like very heavily, like emotionally. So they make me truly happy. And going to their concerts and seeing them in person and everything like that, and seeing the people around me who also have the same experiences that I have with them, like that makes me truly happy. Like I've cried tears of joy before, so 21 Pilots makes me happy. 21 Pilots, yep. Okay, I've got to like read this one because it's kind of like I don't want to mess up the words. If you had to see in only shades and tints of one color, what color would it be? That's a hard question. I would probably say if I had to see in only shades and tints of one color, it would probably be purple or violet, because purple is my favorite color and I've never really gotten tired of it as far as I know, so yeah. And also like there are so many different shades and tints of purple that are still pretty. Like other colors don't have like other pretty tints and I don't know. Okay, moving on. Sing a song about 3 random words you picked from a book. Okay, one second, let me go get a book.
Okay, I got a book. Now let's pick out 3 random words. I'm just gonna... Okay. I got louder. Somewhere. Knowledge.
So louder, somewhere, and knowledge. Okay, so I've got to make a song out of louder, somewhere, and knowledge. Okay. I'm not gonna be like for real singing, so don't kill me. Louder, somewhere, knowledge.
Somewhere in the... That's like already a tune. Somewhere there is a place, and they have knowledge there. It's called... What's that? Okay. Somewhere they have a place. It's called somewhere they have a place with all the knowledge, and it's called the erudite faction. Somewhere they have some knowledge, and it's called the erudite faction. I forgot what my other word was.
Done. If you had to save either Tyler's life or Josh's life, who would it be? And honestly, I've been thinking about this. Like, I've been pondering something great. No, just kidding. But seriously, I've been like pondering on this since I've got this question, which was like a week ago, and I really cannot figure it out. Like, that, how can you do that to me? Sunrises or sunsets? I say sunsets because I like to sleep, so a sunset usually gets done like around, depending on like time changes and everything, from like 4 to 7, sometimes 8, maybe 9. So it's easier to see the sunset, but if you want to see the sunrise, you've got to get up like hella early. And like I'm down for that like once a year or something, but yeah, I like to sleep, so I guess sunsets. What made you love 21 Pilots? The fact that they like spoke and wrote about things that people actually struggle about. And I know a lot of other bands do that, but sometimes they're not like as direct about it, and just like 21 Pilots just kind of comes out with it and they're like, hey, we're depressed and our heads are screwed up, but that's okay. They're just so real, and when they tell you the things that they tell you in their songs, like, you feel it, and you know, like, you are feeling the same things that they are. And I mean, maybe not everyone, but I know for me personally, that's why I love them. And also, they sound happy, so like you can cry to them, but you can also like have a dance party in your room or something, you know? Like, they're good for any occasion. What are your 3 best qualities? I have to say, my 3 best qualities are that I'm really, really good at crying. I have great taste in music, and I mean, I guess I can sing. Favorite Josh hair color? Ooh boy, he did have blue at one point, right? Because I think that's my favorite. Because I've seen pink and like red very often, like here lately, and so I think I'm kind of like over the red, to be honest. But I think, yeah, blue. Or like, has he done green? Because if he has, then that's my favorite, but like, if he hasn't, then he should, because that would look really bomb. Favorite meme? Me, duh, just kidding. I really don't know. I like all the memes. What did your parents say to your channel? My parents don't really care about my YouTube channel, to be honest. I don't think they even like watch my content unless I like personally show it to them. But I mean, I guess that's kind of cool that like they're just kind of laid back about it and chill. Because I know a lot of parents are like, no, somebody's gonna steal your identity or something, you know, like my parents are really chill about it. So I mean, they just don't really like care. Snapchat or Twitter? I definitely say Snapchat because I hate Twitter, to be honest. Like, I've gotten like 3 different like apps on my Twitter account from like 2 to 3 months ago of people like tweeting me like fan art and telling me about my YouTube channel, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like I'm not active on Twitter, I don't pay attention, I'm so sorry. So yeah, Snapchat, because fuck Twitter. I'm sorry if you like Twitter. And last but not least, what are your hobbies? My hobbies are my YouTube channel, singing, playing my ukulele, those kind of like go together. Doing school, that's not really a hobby, but like it takes up most of my time, so yeah. I've got like clubs that I'm in. I'm a grandma, so I'm in knitting club, I'm in art club, I work on like floats for parades that we do in my town, and I play PewDiePie Tuber Simulator. I'm pretty good at it. But yeah, I mean, my life's pretty boring, so yeah. So that's about it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and thanks again for, you know, my 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate and love all of you, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. I know some people say that and they're like, oh, whatever, they're just fans, they're just, no, like I really look at you guys like as personal friends of mine. I will talk to you as much as I can. Like, you know, you can ask pretty much anyone who's spoken to me. Like, if you just DM me on Instagram or something, I'll speak to you just like a normal person. Like, I don't think I'm like better than you or higher up. Let's be friends. Like, I love you guys. Thank you for subscribing and actually enjoying my content. I know I'm not like the world's finest like YouTuber, but yeah, I really appreciate it, and thank you guys for sticking around. I love you. Alright, bye. I would save Josh.